The industry a lot is starting to change, focus more on streaming.
Streaming is a direct connection to people. And you live stream the whole process?
7 days.
What made you want to do that?
You know, just changing the music industry forever.
It's funny you said the music industry, because I feel like they care more about the process of the streaming than they do the music.
Sure, but you know, they pay the bills too. I keep the money, right?
And now it's one of those things, like, you realize YouTubers are making more money than a lot of these people out there.
But I remember reading somewhere where you said you wanted to be seen as more than just a YouTuber.
Yeah, that changed.
How long do you think it would take till somebody starts being successful? Like, so what do you think it is for streaming? Special guest in the building.
Yes, indeed.
We got DDG. Welcome, sir.
What's up, man?
How you feeling?
Sleepy.
Tired.
I don't know how y'all do this in the morning, man.
By not staying up all night like you do, screaming.
You right.
He said, you got the new album, Blame the Chat, and you live stream the whole process?
Mm-hmm. 7 days.
What made you want to do that?
You know, just changing the music industry forever. You feel me? Just doing something different. I feel like I just hate, like, as a listener, how artists is just so mysterious.
Yeah.
Or do you like that?
It depends.
Cause like a lot of artists like to be mysterious and not know much about them, not showing the quote unquote magic.
I like when it's real.
Yeah, but
not when they fake being mysterious.
Yeah, but it only worked for like a few. I can cuss on here, no?
Yeah.
It only worked for like a few niggas. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like not everybody.
Kendrick,
like,
who else?
Kendrick, like Playboy Cardi, like who else be like mysterious? Like a lot of
Travis was mysterious for a long time.
Travis, but it's like that's like the 1%. You feel me? I feel like if a nigga ain't all the way that big, might as well be on live, nigga. Why not?
I agree with that. You know what else is interesting? I feel like it's funny you said the music industry, because I feel like they care more about the process of the streaming than they do the music.
Yeah, a lot of times.
Yeah, more about the lifestyle than the music.
For sure. But you know, that pay the bills too. Feel me?
Yeah.
That creates the artist. So I feel like, you know, the live shit cool though. I like it.
So what is the music industry getting wrong about streaming, you think?
That is corny. I feel like a lot of people
yeah, facts.
Cause it ain't corny.
But that's good for you. They can keep that.
Yeah. I don't give a fuck what nobody think. That's cool with me. I keep the money.
Now they starting to change.
No, facts. I'm glad they starting this conversation off like this, because streaming really is like, if you're not on and popping and you're not already successful and you ain't already got like hella motion going, you should definitely be doing every tactic that you can to make sure that you're getting some exposure. Everything that he's doing, streaming, YouTube, music videos, putting songs on social media, all of that shit is marketing, bro. It's just ads, it's advertising, which is a type of marketing. So, bro, you should be doing it all, bro. You shouldn't be holding back nothing. Especially when you're starting out. If you ain't got like a big fan base, a big audience, you should definitely be going all in with these new popular tactics, especially with streaming being so new. You've been around anything for any amount of time. You know that so often new things happen, and you want to be one of the first ones to get on it. Like, I know a lot of us miss TikTok, the early days of TikTok when everybody was taking off. Like, we missed it. You know what I'm saying? And it's been several motions that you miss if you don't pay attention and you don't take advantage and take action when they pop off. And streaming is one of them things that's happening right now. I'm glad they talking about that.
Though the industry a lot is starting to change, focus more on streaming and
I feel it's a PR run.
that element.
You know, they're gonna come to the radio station, then they're gonna try to come to the stream.
But that's all the stream is to me. To me, it's just like radio is a direct connection to people. Streaming is a direct connection to people.
Yeah.
And people get to respond to you in real time. Just like here on the radio, if we say something, they can call in immediately.
But this is just voice though. Imagine if y'all was live streaming this.
But I get it. We do that too though. But that's the other part that people don't realize about radio. We meet everybody where they are. So we on the radio every day, but then we stream. It go on YouTube. It go on social media. It's on Tubi. It's on a podcast every day.
I feel you.
No, I can't be live all day.
Why? You'd be good. You funny too.
Thank
That should have
you,
been canceled
DDG.
1,001 times.
I would be,
All right.
I'll be banned. It's rules with that. It's rules, ain't it? Like,
Yeah, I mean, but shit you wouldn't even say on this. You know what I mean? You know what to say.
yeah.
You know it ain't right.
She don't know what to say.
Yeah,
That's
it's
the
like
problem.
I do, but I don't at the same time.
I think the majority of it too is I think people are starting to get it now. They just don't get it. Like if you told somebody,
People starting to get it, bro. It's all about building that connection. Even with like platforms like Even, which I made a post about Even earlier today, the direct to artist direct to fan platform, like that's the new wave, bro.
I want to be a YouTuber. Somebody would be like, nigga, if you don't go get a job.
Right.
But now it's one of those things like you realize YouTubers are making more money than a lot of these people out there. So they're starting to get it now.
Yep.
Yeah, but not everybody can do it now. You know, it's hard. I've been live for like 60 days straight, 65 days. I don't know. I keep losing track. But I've been live every single day. I haven't missed one.
You don't ever get tired of it though. Like you don't ever just be like, all right.
You come to the radio every day. What are you talking about?
Like
I'm tired now.
No, I mean I'm streaming. Like
Yeah, I'm tired
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
But it's just like, I don't know. It's fun to me. I enjoy it. I have fun when I live stream.
But how long do you live stream for, man? What do you show? What don't
Like
you show?
yesterday, it was on I was on for like 6 hours. The day before, it was like 12. The day before that, it was like 13.
Damn.
Real
You ain't even
shifts.
doing coke like most artists.
Jesus.
Nope.
no.
Most of them do that. You know what I'm saying? You listen, but I remember reading somewhere where you said you wanted to be seen as more than just a YouTuber, though.
Yeah, that changed. I don't really give a fuck. I used to be like that. Like, man, I don't want to be seen as no YouTuber. I just want to rap. But I'm like, man, I got something they ain't got.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to go through those
Gotta lean
thoughts,
in.
trials and tribulations to realize you got something good.
Yep. You gotta lean in, man.
YouTube and the streaming.
Streaming.
Hands down. Not even a thought. The rap is just a hobby at this point.
I rap for passion. You feel me? Nah, the money come in. You know, I might get a show. I might do a show overseas or something like that, make a good little money I care about. Or I might, do a show here, show there, club hosting here, and then it add up and it's cool. But, like, I don't have to rap. I just choose to because I like doing it.
Is there such a thing as over screaming?
I don't think so. It's too much competition. It's like, bro, you got niggas bringing robots around and shit. Talking about Kai.
Kai,
Yeah, Kai bringing robots up and shit. Like, it's a lot of competition, and you got to really keep up. You got to have money to really keep up, though, for sure.
And you feel like y'all competing? You feel like all of y'all competing? Like the you and the Kai?
I wouldn't say competing, but I'd say, like, it's a lot of
competing for
competition
attention.
for viewership. It's
For
like,
attention.
if you not interested and then you got niggas that's doing outlandish shit, then it's like, bro, why would I watch you? You know?
Yeah, I don't care how outlandish you are. If you ain't got the sauce, you just ain't got the sauce.
No,
Like,
that's
you know what I'm
fact.
saying? You can't create a formula and say this is why Kai is successful at screaming or this is why DDG is successful at screaming. If people like you, they like you.
No, that's facts. But, like, it's still like a money game, too, though. You know, you got to have money to do a lot of shit. So, quality-wise, content-wise, if you ain't got the money, niggas ain't finna watch that shit.
So yes, talk about that. So it is an actual production that
It's a
y'all be
business.
doing.
Yes, nigga. Like, the shit that I run around with, like the camera, that's a $15,000 setup.
Yeah.
You know? And then it's like subscriptions that come with it. It ain't cheap at all.
How long you think it like, because there's a lot, everybody wants to stream now, right? Because they're seeing the success of everybody doing it. How long do you think it will take till somebody starts being successful? Like we were talking about podcasts, and they're saying podcasts really get successful. You start really making money 5 to 6 years. So what do you think it is for streaming?
I ain't gonna lie, I really just got popping on streaming in like 3 months. But I had like an audience already. People knew me from other places. But like for somebody that's just starting out, it's really just about like the clips. If you ain't getting clipped like that, you ain't gonna get no following for real.
No, facts. When he say getting clipped, he talking about like you doing something crazy on your stream and you bring in a guest or you do something crazy, you do stuff like Rakai and you burn up a nigga room or something, whatever it is. And people take that, just people go out and literally look for clips to put out and they'll go into their own little, they got their own YouTube channel or TikTok or whatever, just from clips of like, say DDG. Somebody clipping all the DDG stuff, somebody clipping all the Kai stuff. And that's like where people are getting a lot of the discovery from, getting noticed from, a lot of the viewership coming from people, just them short clips. And then a small percentage of those people come in and watch the whole streams. And we'll watch some stuff about, what's his name? Agent did something at Streaming University. And we'll watch some of his stuff too. But yeah, that's really what it is. Like getting clipped, that'll take you down.
Clips on TikTok. Because I'm sure y'all never tuned into my stream, have you?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
You didn't play clips of your scream on
the air and all that.
Yeah.
You mean?
But I'm saying, like, while I'm live, you clicked on that bitch. On Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
Well, a lot of people don't. A lot of people just see it on TikTok and then
that's where I
from
see it
there.
most of the time.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Like
saying. So
TikTok
that's
and
clips.
Instagram.
You wouldn't even know I streamed if you ain't see them clips.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't getting clip, it don't matter.
How do you manage to eliminate like dead moments while you doing like these marathon screams? Because you got to be on every second.
I'm just funny. I'm entertaining, bro. I just know what to say. And you just talk to your chat. That's the good thing about streaming. Like,
You always
YouTube
got
and shit. Like, or when
with the streaming, it's so easy because you always got something to talk about when you got people on the chat, bro. It makes it so easy to just talk to people on the chat. They just gonna find something to say, and you can just go off what they talking about. Facts.
we doing this, we can't see what they saying. We gotta have a real conversation. Imagine if just you in here and you just yapping. It's like, it ain't as fun. But if you got people giving you instant feedback, you can feed off of them, this and that. They give you ideas. So it's easy to feel like dead moments.
I heard after you had dropped Moonwalking in Calabasas, you said that screaming pulled you out of your depression.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, not streaming at the time, but just like doing YouTube, because when I was just doing music, it was boring. Like just going to the studio and then going home and then trying to link with a girl or something, or just regular shit is boring. But like now it's like, bro, I get on there, they hype me up before I get on there. It's all fun. Everybody spamming W and shit. It's a good feeling.
So would you just think you needed somebody to talk to? I mean,
Nah. I was just bored, nigga. Like going from doing like YouTube videos every day and then like, streaming or whatever, and then not doing nothing but going to the studio is boring. And you make way less money. It's like, what's the positive in that? So when I got back on there, I was like, oh yeah, I need to keep doing this for my mental.
I feel like you've been looking for an outlet though, because I remember when you was sharing YouTube advice on OnlyFans.
I did.
You know what I'm saying?
I made
Which
good
was
money
dope.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a moment.
What made you want to just give out the game back then?
I mean, I don't know. Everybody always asks me, how to do YouTube. Ooh, people hit me up every day. People call me to go to streaming. I'm like, I just started. They were like, how you stream? How you do this and that? Ask me for equipment advice and all types of shit. So I'm like, shit, I might as well make a little class. $14.
What's the most What's the most you made a month? I mean, you got to pay taxes, of course, but what's the most you made in a single month, streaming or doing that?
The most? I don't want to give you a number.
6 figures?
Yeah.
7 figures?
Nah, not 7 yet.
You close.
I can get there though. I can get there for sure, but 6 figures for sure.
Do you think it's been a seamless transition from rapping to screaming for you? Was it?
Yeah, because I stream.
I'm just glad they talking about this, y'all. This is game, bro. I hope y'all paying attention to this, because the streaming and the music industry is gonna connect. Like, you gotta think about it. Never in history have we been able to pull one of these out and have access to everybody basically in the world. Basically, you've got internet basically everywhere you go. This has never been possible before. That's why streaming has never been possible before. The internet is just getting good enough where you can live stream video basically anywhere in the world. So of course it's new. People gonna find it weird. People gonna find it corny and awkward, but it's the first time it's happened. So of course it's gonna be talked down on. But if you get on early and you start building your fan base early, bro, I'm telling you, this is where it's at.
Me rapping.
Yeah.
Yes, I made a whole album on live. So that's how I'm like intertwining the two. You feel me? And then like, because I used to think like people don't really care about the musical process for real. With me especially, just because, they want to see me with the cutest girls, or they want to see me doing fun activities. No, they was tuned in for the music. So it was a good feeling for sure.
But that's good that you combine the both, because that's how I found out that you were an artist. I used to like look at your videos with your nephew, and then I knew that you were a streamer, and then I was like, oh, we got music. See, some people know you for music, but didn't know you stream. I just knew you for streaming and for content, like YouTube videos, and then got on your music. So you gotta keep. That's dope that you do both, because you know you just.
Quick moment, yo, Jess is sexy as fuck, bro. There's something about her, bro. Shout out to Jess, hilarious.
Mesh your markets, like your audiences.
You look good today too.
Thank you.
That's what I'm saying, bro. There's something about it. It's that voice too, but it's something about Jess, bro. She fine.
Don't start that shit now.
Man, I was just giving her a compliment. That's all. That's all it is. Damn, playing defense, crazy.
You got her red. He said, "Don't start that shit now today." She all red. Look, she hot. Look at
DDG is a sniper. That's a young sniper.
I've been high. Like, don't do that.
She high. They went out last night, so she high, he drunk. So if they're a little off, that's
okay. Cool.
Jess might be cougar status for you though. How old are you? You like 24?
27.
Don't ever cougar me. I'm 33.
6 years age difference.
Nah, that's not
6
cougar.
years. That's not cool. That's regular. That's regular distance.
What's the oldest you done dated?
Dated or mess with?
Fucked.
Mess with, yeah.
Jesus.
Because he probably never dated anybody that older.
She's probably right under 40, maybe 40. I don't know, something like that.
Did you meet her on Stream?
No, bro. The way I act on Stream is like, I mean, I be myself and shit, but I exaggerate the silliness a little bit.
You performing, yeah.
Yeah, it's like you can't be on there. Thing about streaming, a lot of artists don't get. You can't have no ego. Can't be one of them niggas where you just like acting all cool and shit. You know what I mean? You gotta be able to be a little corny, just a little bit, because that's what the kids like.
But I don't think you gotta. I get it. You gotta be performative, maybe.
Yeah.
But I like what you did. Just show people what you're doing. Show people your everyday life. If your everyday life is real.
But what he's saying is like, it comes off. Like in the moment, it probably feel like I'm trying to force this moment, or I'm like doing something like that I normally wouldn't do, but it's something you normally wouldn't do on camera. But if you can cut your ego and be willing to do that shit that you would normally really would do in real life, but you be like, nah, I'm too cool to do that on camera. I don't want everybody to see it. If you could do that, then you cool. You could do it. And I think he got that training from just YouTube itself, just being on YouTube. But that allowed my boy to get comfortable on camera and just be himself and realize like that corny shit, not saying corny shit, but like the awkward moments and stuff that a lot of people be scared to dive into, to lean in on, those be the moments that he talking about be getting clipped and be getting, you know what I'm saying, be taking you popular, put everybody onto what you got going. And I see a lot of artists saying, oh, I don't never want to do the stream. I don't never want to do no TikToks. I don't never want to do. That's cool, but the person who will, gonna pass you. And that just is what it is. The person who will do that, gonna pass you. So don't get caught. You know what I'm saying?
Really lit.
Yeah.
And you really doing things. You don't gotta perform.
No, that's facts. That's facts. I mean, you know, I be on there just saying certain shit, doing certain shit that, you know, when the camera off, I'm just way more chill.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like an introvert for real, so you know, I think that it boosts your energy and makes you want to entertain when you live. So
You plan out the streams, like, you know, when you look at Mr. Beast, he plans out, I'm gonna do this week, and then this week is gonna be the Mr. Beast
production.
Village. Do you plan that out?
Not like him. That nigga's spending M's a video. I'm not doing that. But I do plan it out, kinda. You know, some days I ain't got no idea. Like, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do today. But I'm gonna go live at some point. So it's like sometimes you just gotta just wing it. Shit just be happening because I IRL stream. You know what that is?
No.
You know?
No.
So IRL streaming is like
In real life.
in real life. It's an acronym for that. But it's like you it's like vlogging, but live, like out in the city,
So you just
moving
turn
around.
on when you out and about.
Yeah, I've been live in New York all week,
Mm.
doing like press tours. Y'all said I couldn't live stream here though, so
Who said that?
that's what y'all said.
Who is y'all?
I don't know. Hey, that's on y'all.
You got the
though.
camera streaming now.
Nobody asked us that.
Put it on now.
Eddie, that's what y'all told him?
That's what they told me.
Turn
Y'all
the
just
shit
be
on
doing.
now.
Y'all just be doing shit and don't be asking us
Yeah,
nothing.
you know what? Because you think about it, yeah, he does stream everywhere. It's like, where did he not right now? That's
Turn it
that's
on
what,
now.
so they had
That's
to
why
tell
you
him
acting
that.
depressed?
I'm not joking. You gotta keep
That's why you been acting so down.
That's why you so
That's why you been acting like
No.
this goddamn
That's
contract.
No, but it's
I'll
like
figure it out too.
no, like it's cool because my shit get clipped like instantly. Like if I would have been live right now, it probably would have been 30 clips already.
That's
Live stream, do
But
it.
why would y'all
Yeah, you
tell
got
me
the
you
cameras
couldn't
with you?
live stream?
You okay?
I don't know who said that.
We're not joking. You okay?
What if you can create your own website?
Hey,
by
let
saying,
my boy
"This is what I
stream, man.
want."
Let my boy
Clicks,
stream, bro.
you can.
It'll turn that camera on, bro. Y'all'll be getting hella clips.
We can't. How much longer we got to talk for
We
longer?
talking. We good. Yeah,
We
we
talk
be
about
able
how
to.
you can talk to. It's your screen. We on with you.
All right.
Show us how you do it.
I'm serious.
It sounds like somebody uncle. Show us how you do
Oh, so he
it.
got to go get a whole
Hilarious.
setup?
He got to go grab it.
Okay. Listen, I do want to ask you, though, when you got your streaming audience, how do you get them to support your music?
Good question.
You know,
That's a great question, Charlamagne. Appreciate you asking that question. Shout out Charlamagne W's.
And do they?
Yes, dude. That's like
Yeah, they
exactly.
do, but like, you know, I come from a lot of my fans is still learning how to support musically.
What you mean?
Like, we learning together how to buy an album, you know what I mean? How to stream and make it count and this and that and get on these different apps and Station Head and stream together the music. You know how Nicki Minaj be doing. So we still like learning together, you know what I mean? But they do support. You know I'm like top 5 subbed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I'm talking about your music, though.
No, I
Like,
know
when
that,
the
but I'm
chat-
saying I'm saying that, but I got paying supporters.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
feel me?
yeah.
They got money. So it's like we still learning. You know what I mean? But they do support the music for sure. It was a lot of people, like average 20, 25,000.
I think they low key asking, bro, because his album didn't sell too well when it first dropped, and he was talking about it and shit. But I don't know. I think it's like it's different now. Like streaming, the numbers and stuff ain't really as big. I personally think these artists should be going to like Even or something and doing like direct to consumer, letting them support you, pay what you want type shit.
1,000 people watching for 7 days straight. You making an album, so
Now there's
That's
a
a big
group
deal.
of people that grew up with you. Like my son has said, he ain't coming here for no interview. When he heard you was coming, he's like, I gotta fuck with DDG because I grew up watching him stream. So it's funny, we talking. He was like, yeah. He's like, Pops, can you give me tickets to see Lil Wayne? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, name 5 Lil Wayne records. He was like, he named 3. I said, name 5 DDG records. He was like, bing, 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 bing. I said, damn. Like I'm like, he actually grew up on it. You know what I mean?